Hello folks, and welcome to another video. I'm working on my safety rating, and I'm hoping that I can get my safety rating up to a decent amount so that I can actually take the driver's test in LFM on Assetto Corsa Competizione. So, here we go.
Green, green, green.
Left side, on your left, clear left.
Oh boy, on my left.
Clear left.
Yeehaw!
Alright, Drake, you just cut the track.
F*** you. I didn't cut the track. I was knocked off the track. And God knows by whom. Oh, that's what happened. Alright, back to the race. So, coming through Sheens, there was nobody's fault but mine. Led Zeppelin said it best. And yeah, I made a complete, absolute mockery of that entire sequence. Got in this guy's way. Tried to get out of his way.
Hey, Drake, you had a bit of bodywork damage there.
Just a bit, eh?
2.
And then this guy decides that it's going to go wide. Okay, no problem. That's good.
On your left.
Sneak past you. He should have dirty tires, so I should have better traction around here. Got the inside line, got on the gas, and thank you very much. There's this really fun type of driver where as soon as they get past you enough that you can't be seen, you cease to exist.
Hold your line.
I mean, after all, if he can't see you, obviously you're not there, right? So I caught up with my fellow NSX driver, thinking I was going to have a right good battle, only for him to go wide through Paddock Hill Bend, and that was that. Keep an eye on the guy in the pink car up ahead, because this is an amazing demonstration of how you do not get out of the way and let someone pass.
On your right.
I don't even know quite what he was doing, because as soon as I went by, he decided, oh, I'm going to go after this guy, and I'm going to catch up with him. Just keep an eye on the clock. 7 minutes to go, 5 minutes to go, 4 minutes to go, lap after lap after lap. This guy was right on me the whole time, and I had to make sure that I was right on my braking points and everything. Here I went a little bit, not quite as well as I would have liked, and he snuck up the inside of Druids. I tried the switcheroo, but he got good traction out of there, and that pink vehicle was off it went. Coming through Surtees, however, he got a little bit wide and had to let off to keep from going too wide, and I just slooped underneath him, and that was that. Minute 48 left in the race. Fast forward to what is now the final lap, and I gotta say, hats off to this guy, because he never once tried to kill me. It was always fair racing the entire time, and really good racing. Right through this final lap, coming through Druids. Guy in front of me is slow, so I'm thinking, okay, I gotta get by this guy at some point, somehow. Hopefully he just moves over and slows the hell down, which he kind of did right here. So I was able to get by going into 30s. And I got my line pretty much as well as I've done on the gas as early as possible, and I got a little tiny bit of breathing room, but it didn't last because this next corner is just not my corner. This is the one I always end up losing a bunch of time on. Haven't quite figured out how fast you can actually go through there and at what trajectory and all the rest of it. I'm still working on it. Love this track. Doesn't mean I'm good at it. Okay. About halfway around the lap now, and again, he's still on my butt. I'm thinking, hopefully this guy doesn't manage to get by. I had a nice clean run that time. Cut across, took the racing line, and then he was doing some crazy stuff behind me and decided to go 4x him. And then come back on in a really dangerous way. And then do some more 4x. I'm not quite sure what he was doing, but he was really having a good time, I gotta say. Or at least he looked like he did. Here we go, checkered flag.
P4. Well done, mate. Good
Nothing
finish.
wrong with P4. Start at P9 and a P4. I'm quite happy with that. And on the cool down lap, I find a bunch of people just having a good time in Druids. Just hanging out. Right on. That was a hell of a lot of fun. Came fourth, started ninth. Absolutely no complaints with that. I think my stuff went up. Safety's 55. Yeah, it started out as a 52. So I'm quite happy with that. Racecraft is now up to a 49. This is awesome. So things are moving up. This is what I'm going for. I know, you just want to see the crashes that happen along the way. Well, here they are. Starting with a guy who decided to use me as his brakes. Lovely.
Clear right.
And then me all by myself. Oh,
Clear right.
And another really fun guy who forgot where the brake pedal is. Guys,
Right side, clear road.
5 minutes remaining.
you can see I'm just thoroughly impressed. And there's nothing like coming around the corner at the corkscrew to find
Car
King.
right, clear right.
I don't know if this was a dive bomb or an intentional attempt to missile my ass out of existence, but thankfully he missed. This is going to be a race of attrition. I'm just going to get myself around this track as best I can. Oh, f***. Their car is magnetically pulled mine off the track. I swear it. Unfortunately, I don't have any excuses for this one. No, f***. I'm in split one. How the f*** did I end up in split one? And another fine example of a resafe joining, or rejoin
On your
safing.
right, clear right.
Thank you for joining ridiculously badly, dude. So this one started off fun with the guy who forgot that there's a brake pedal in his car
Clear left.
and just decided to take me out.
Yellow flag. Caution.
Love it, eh? Let's have another look at this. He literally just decides I can go down this tiny little gap and drives right into the back of me. Whoops. But that's okay, because about 2 or 3 corners later, Karma decided to pay a little visit. See ya,
Left
dude.
side, clear left.
And here we have an absolutely lovely overtake.
Left side.
Grab some slipstream, a little extra speed, got the inside line, into the hairpin, get a nice tight line, back on the gas, and off I go.
Car right.
This guy literally just pulled through the... I don't know what the hell he was doing. And another fantastic rejoining. Let's just come back on the track and then zoom across in front of this guy onto the apex, on the racing line, nice and slow. And then let's go wide, and then let's zoom across the track to take the inside line. And then we'll go slow out of there and we'll slow down to get into the pit lane. Honestly, dude, just get the hell out of the way.
Hold your line. 3 wide. You're on
This
the
was
left.
exciting. Jesus. Qualifying. 3 wide. Guess what
Still
happens?
there. Clear right. You're on the left, 3 wide. Clear right.
Exactly! Same qualifying session. Dude's right on my butt, and I'm thinking, just follow me around the corner. And he doesn't. Instead, he goes wide. That was all on him. I swear to God. This is a crazy little corner that often upsets the car. Here we have 4 overtakes in under 4 seconds.
Clear left.
So these guys are 3 wide, and I guess 2 of them had a history or something because they decided to come to blows right about here. And then he tries to pit maneuver him, and then gets sucked off into the wall with him. That's karma, dude. So here we are. Dude's right behind me, and I got a little squirrely coming through here, and he decided, I'm still right behind you. I'm not going to slow down. I'm just going to hit you. Get out of my way. Remember those 4 places I made up? Well, there they go.
Left side, clear left.
This was a great piece of racing that unfortunately ended in absolute tragedy.
Hold your
We're
line.
like side by side,
Hold your line.
excellent racing. Get into this, again, this crazy corner, and I'm getting a little bit careful through here. I guess he got unsettled. Oh no! I didn't touch him. I never touched him. Thank you so much for watching, folks. If you enjoyed, there's lots more AC and ACC races here and here. And hopefully you enjoy those as well. Have yourselves an awesome day, and I will catch you next time. Peace.